Have you experienced dealing with some things that just seems out of place? Some things that um, is stalking, harassment. Um, Here's some of the tactics that Neighborhood Watch organization do. One of the things, and I'm gonna simplify mine, so I'll simplify it. Um, the bottom line of what Neighborhood Watch organization tactics would be is to basically have one that they feel are a threat to them or just don't like or feel that um, you're going against the grain of what they're trying to accomplish, which is a coup against the United States of America. They fight against laws, constitutions, having many officials on their team. They're seen as co-workers to law enforcement, being paid to be extra set of eyes and ears. You remember when they started the thing, see something, say something, then before that, they started paying people to do safe passage, which was uh, ordinary people watching kids get back and forward to school safely, and the parents that's dropping the kids off. Well, that's government funded through government grants. Um, Somewhat in 2007. I'm not sure if it was before then. I believe it was before then from the experience that I've experienced. Neighborhood Watch organization started changing from its original state. It was already a well established organization and well fit to be bought and took over to elevate it to a higher standards or level. However, selfishness of other ideas took into place, and so now what you'll have is a lot of angry, ordinary people wanting to be respected as police officers. And when they run across people that's not willing to vote in the way that they want the elections to go so that they can keep the government fundings and they get resources from other individuals. Um, just found out that Neighborhood Watch, and I just like to call them n.w.o for Neighborhood Watch organization. They have been incorporated and to an umbrella corporation. And from what I read, studied, and research, they are the very first organization to do so. Um, Neighborhood Watch organization are not cops. They are not law enforcement officially. We never voted for this secret um, takeover into our or add on, but I'm quite sure through some loopholes they was able to get it. This the Neighborhood Watch had been set up without any way to make any complaints against them because one, they are just ordinary people, and so if you have a complaint against them, you complain against them in a just as somebody snatching a purse, somebody doing something illegal. However, because they are an organization, they have tiptoed their way into an organized criminal organization because they break many laws. So what that does is give us a better foundation, the umbrella thing, because now you have a resource to go after because they're able to advocate for them. But like I say, you have a better um, resource of grabbing at them. So in other words, if Tommy do something wrong, it can be affiliated with the entire organization because the organization should be responsible for its members. However, the strongest thing is that even through the feds, They seem to protect them, but there is ways around that. We have built a lot of evidence against them, and there's nowhere in the world that they can escape. But the thing that neighborhoods watch mindset is, I mean, they got a bunch of criminals on their team. They don't have body camera. They don't have vehicle cameras. It's funny because power suggestion will have them, what I'm saying, showing you that, oh, we got body camera, we recording it. Yeah, just like the police has found a way around the body cameras, they would turn them off. Um, but the thing with that, everything is trackable. So if a situation happened at 7:12 and the police body camera that's supposed to be on is off, what happened within that thing? So somebody has to be responsible. They're not slick. They're not smart. Uh, One of the things moms used to say, a hard head makes for a soft butt. Everything that they do, God is just so awesome. He show me that, be patient. So here is the simplified order of what neighborhood watch desires is. They're angry. um, People like myself has that original American spirit. And me myself personally have God in me. I am more than a conqueror. We're just not going to play ball by their illegal ways. However, we will use the laws and get them where they need to be, into a place of correction, because they're criminals. Criminals go to jail. So here is their bottom line tactic. They're angry. You won't do what they want you to do, which if you did what they wanted you to do, you'll be jacked up. I'll use the employment thing. When I was searching strongly for a job, they blocked all of that. So I found resources through a legal income that I had before, and got that going. So they've been on top of that, trying their best, hacking and call it, saying, trying to control what you get, when you get it, where you going, and blah, just skip they like that. And then they'll put your windows out there. Have you looked for a job? And go ahead on with that garbage, because at that time, what they have realized is that, dang, he's still surviving. He got past us. He's making us look bad. So let's get him into. We'll just use a wing stop. I ain't gonna go that low. I'm sorry, no, I'm not saying that low, but I mean, from my resume, I can do something a little bit. I can do something a little bit more closer to my resume experience. So let's say that they'll get you into. They want to get you into a corporation that's more controlled by them. Whereas if they own, let's say, out of 12 employees, they own 11, including supervisors. So then they can harass you more, saying, get up under your thing. You may, saying, be doing the work, did the work as you explained to do. And all of a sudden, saying, now, oh yeah, those packages, or that you move, blah, just skip they, saying, or the load that you loaded, yeah, it was this, it was that. So now what you're doing is constantly being uh, harassed, ridiculed, and you know that you're being harassed and ridiculed, and so a person pressure will build up, and that what they're hoping is that you'll do some of the examples of what they push some of the Walmart employees to, just snapping out, taking a gun, and killing a bunch of people, and then they'll paint you as, well, he was a loner, and blah, just skip they this and that. So when they are not able to obtain that type of goal, their bottom line and objective is to get you completely out of the way. So with the many bodies and individuals, some may not know the entire plan of what their boss are truly seeking. That is a coup upon America. And a lot of them don't give a care. They just want that check that comes on Tuesday. So they'll do whatever she say do. If she say a doodoo sandwich will give you protein and strength, and jokers will probably take that sandwich. I'm like, hey, take that sandwich and max it. Frown a little bit. Oh, I can feel the energy. Because money has the way of ruling. So, simplified version of it is that we are supposed to be afraid of them, afraid to a point that schizophrenia is the terminology uh, that you will be diagnosed with, which you're scared of your own shadow. You don't want to go anywhere because they be everywhere you go, following and harassing you, doing the innuendos to make you very uncomfortable. Whereas that you just don't want to exist or live or fret to exist. Uh, this tactic in itself explains exactly what the organization is. Let's break it down. They can't arrest you, the ordinary citizens. Uh, they can't call the police on something you're doing because you allow abiding citizen. So they can't find anything to work with. So now they're angry. And what does angry police officers of times past showed us when the law doesn't work the way that they want it to work, then they go into self mode. They have beat the dog mess out of people, have killed people because they feel like the law isn't working in the way that they want. Well, that was the purpose of us having many things set up to govern our police and stuff like that, because they're ordinary people that has taken on an unordinary job, and they have a position that is greater than ordinary, but they are still human beings. So, with Neighborhood Watch Organization believing that they're cops and that people should be afraid of them, when you resist them, now their feelings hurt and they go into revenge mode, hateful mode. Uh, Everybody want a piece of you. But don't be afraid of that mess. The thing about sin and the thing about wrong is we don't hide that that's doing the right thing, but we make them hide. You know what I'm saying? If you're a criminal and they know what they do is wrong, it's come they take many measures of trying not to get exposed, because once this thing get where it needs to get, it won't be no but we believe about be bad. You know what I'm saying? It's foolish. So like I said, the simplified version of it is to have you scary, to have you so scared that you won't even go to a corner store and get a pop. You won't be able to enjoy the magnificent things of the USA that will get greater once we get these jokers off the street. You won't be able to engage in relationships, your family relationship, because they can own a bunch of folks, even a different profession, even in your bloodline, because what they say, money rules, and you know what I'm saying, everything else just kind of, lip sermon. But we that are of that original American spirit, we have a different concept. Oh, I just realized I got that shirt on, Jack. Yeah, we have can y'all see that? Woo, yeah, 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 yeah. It's funny, right? I remember one of the Neighborhood Watch jokers having this girl, the female that was driving the car, and he was sitting on the passenger side. Boy, this joker, I had her to pull up on the side of me so she could see the American flag in the back window. This is what n.w.o is. They are against the USA, the constitutions. They have found, and there are many illegal ways, a better something. Uh, and so the American dream, even to a dark skinned complexion person, shouldn't be sought after. In a sense, it's a joke. You know what I'm saying? You love your country, where you live at. It's a joke to seek after following the laws, to be a good law abiding citizen, that you might be a good neighbor, you know what I'm saying, to your brothers and sisters upon this earth, no matter what skin color they are. So I just wanted to say, do not let n.w.o call itself entrapping you. Don't you let them overpressure you, though. If you need to take a break, take a break. I would say grasp God, because God will give you that strength and knowledge. As many of them, and a lot of times what they do is they'll try to keep us off to ourselves, so there'll be quite a bit of them against what they feel is one. But shoes in God, man, you got the strength to march over these demons, and everything they do, you shame, or you just have more, man. This video right here is going to do more damage to it, because when you talk truth, it does register, and some of their head, and man, what I'm saying, I'm quite sure registering all of their head, and a lot of them, what I'm saying, so dedicated at the finances, so dedicated at the business. I'm speaking of bosses and stuff like that, that it just goes in one ear and another. Then they try to take what you say and try to, figure out a way around it. But just like the devil, he can't hold his horns in very long. You'll see them start to follow the speed limit, but kind of irritate at the same time, and drive just a little bit below, and try to close you out. Other than that, they be flying past you, boom, 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 you know what I'm saying? But if you in the midst of doing something, they'll drive the speed limit, like I said, a little bit less than the speed limit, and they will on a two lane street, they will do their best to keep you so you can be in the speed limit. See, we following the speed limit. Well, the thing about following the speed limit with an attitude is that you're purposely trying to slow a person down, or irritate them. Demonic demons. So don't you let them push you into no corner. Don't you let them block you from doing. Hey, this video right here is set to go to TikTok. I had some problems with loading up on TikTok today. But it's cause they scared. They know we exposing the dog mess out of. We got so much evidence on there. They'll try to do the crazy. Oh, he just crazy, right? Thing. And that's funny, because a person can be crazier than a doorknob, Jack. But if you got some evidence that's valuable, craziness ain't got nothing to do with it. Dang. Well, he might be crazy, but he sure got y'all on video robbing the joint. He sure got some of your police officers dead to right. So crazy or not, let's go to jail. So love you all, and definitely ain't crazy. But you would seem crazy to a crazy organization. An organization that was set up to bypass the laws. Like I say, they set up to not have any make complaints against them. What organization in the world? What public establishment in the world has been set up without having some type of complaint, order? But this was set up to pretty much hide in the shadows. That they'll bypass the body cameras, that they'll bypass the internal affairs of the police, because they're not police officers. So um, I press for you all to join AAI. If there's a program, I mean, there's a outing coming up, and I think it's in Munster, Indiana. I'll post it. I'm trying to see if we should try to come out, because getting more into the out thing. I do a lot of outing anyway, and they hate that, because they can attack the internet. But yeah, this thing is to elevate higher. So getting out more, uh, letting people see us for themselves, um, and then letting people see exactly what the simplified version of it is. What is neighborhood watch organization point? What are you? You know what I'm saying? This would be my question if I was one of the people. What are we really trying to do to this, man? What is we? What is the overall purpose of what we're doing? And the whole overall purpose would be to destroy him. Why? Because he uh, wants the law to be implicated, and we're against the law. Love you guys. Check us out at An American Original Spirit uh, at WordPress.com. Love you guys. Stay strong. And that'll do it.